I've screwed up more times than I can imagine. You've screwed up more times than you can imagine. I have stepped into shame much more than I thought. And I want to dive into that right now. Hi, I'm Nick, former medical doctor turned soul doctor, having healed from my lifelong asthma and suicidal depression. And I want to step into this because it keeps popping up. The more I step into leading, living life, holding ceremony, holding breath, collaborating, creating, stepping into fatherhood, stepping into husband, stepping into brother, sister, father roles, I am getting hit harder and harder with this counterattack of shame, of guilt, of smallness, of all these things. And I want to embrace and own. I failed so many times. I failed so many people. I don't get it right all the times. And I have sorries that I haven't said yet. And I'm still working through it. But the biggest one is to myself. That inner critic, that inner voice, that inner shamer that stopped so much. And if you want evidence, how do I know? I was training to become a doctor. I had spent 12 years in post-secondary education, over $200,000. And what do I have to show for it? I had the MD still at least, but I didn't become a full-fledged licensed doctor. I'm not working in that way. I have not paid it off in that way. I have not reaped the rewards or spent the time actually with that number of patients that I should have, which is really, you know, all those people that invested time and energy into me as well, all those teachers, all those guides, they probably felt like I failed. It was a waste of their time. And I could spend my whole life trying to regain their approval or actually remember, who am I supposed to be? What am I supposed to do? And I've forgotten. And then not only that, I also failed in my parental lineage. They were so proud of me going to become a doctor. I come from a family of doctors, of healers. And I know that if they hear this, they'll be like, no, we're good with it now. But there's a part that still has the, oh my God, what if? And I don't blame them. From their lens, I am a stain on the family line, and that's okay. I am the black sheep, and that's okay. It's embracing that. And then all the different ways that I have failed people, whether I'm collaborating, learning from them, all the different places I've been exiled from. Whether going all the way back, I used to be a cheerleader and being exiled from that group, or having exiled myself, having failed at my businesses, science projects, gymnastics, piano. There's all the different ways to look at it. Some people say, you're so successful, you got grade 8 piano, you won all these awards, you won science fairs. And I can only look at sometimes the failures of it, all the ways I failed, slacked off, didn't do enough, all the ways I failed exams, all the ways I could have been, all the potential that has been wasted. And I say this because sometimes I step into these shame spirals. I feel like maybe I shouldn't even go on. Just put me in a corner and die. Like, why am I here? Why am I even taking a breath of life? And I want to step into it consciously in this place right now so I can remember, okay, that's still there. That voice is still there. That unloving voice is still there. Amongst all the great, amazing things that are going on, I've helped people have transformative weeks where they've healed decades of shame, of guilt, where they've gone from insomnia to being able to sleep, where they've gone from no child to children, where they've gone from divorce to what's next, where they've gone from career transitions. So much amazing stuff. And so many times where things didn't change, where people are like, I'm still anxious, I'm still depressed. Nick, I wasted my money with you. Nick, I'm still sick. Nick, you're a charlatan, snakes oil salesman. And I've got to live with that people can have their own opinions about me regardless, and to let go of me needing to be the one who is acknowledged for what's happened. Because there is that dichotomy. Would I rather have positive change happening but never get the credit? Or would I rather get all the credit but the change isn't really happening? And I'm willing to lean towards the change actually happening and not getting the credit. And that is part of my humility, egalitarianism, and it's part of the dichotomy. Right now I'm sharing another video. Who's watching this? If you're actually watching this, then am I just trying to build up my ego? And in a way, probably. In a way, probably. But in a bigger way, it's being able to own and share who I am, what I am, how I'm thinking right now, what is still going on, what are the contrasts, and noticing the contrast. There's days where I'm like, why do I have to feel so tired? Why am I so unproductive as compared to all those people I think who are productive all the time? And I recognize, I could do that. And I have done that before. If I take those ADD medications, boom, I am in do mode. I am in God mode in that way. But I lose sight of the why. And I'm pushing forward in a way that may not actually be where I want to go. I am constantly recalibrating, taking a sabbatical. I took 3 months off to be in Hawaii, not working, because I realized how important that was. I've taken months off from medicine before because I've realized how important it is. And now I'm stepping into it. I'm breathing on a daily. I'm stepping into this on a daily. I'm stepping into my cycles on a daily. I'm stepping into the walls on a daily. I'm stepping into wanting to move on the daily. I'm stepping into Egypt on the daily. I'm stepping into breathing on the daily because it's important. Because I'm recognizing the integrative practices, the things I'm willing to do on a regular basis are important. Because where I'm spending my time and energy are important. Because who I'm spending it with is important. Family is so important. Health, wealth, family, freedom are the 4 things, the 4 pillars this year. And family, soul family, biological family is so important. We're willing to prioritize it. And in the prioritizing of it, what comes next, I don't know yet, but I'm willing to see. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I invite you to step into your own shame, guilt, cycles, the places you feel like you failed. There's so many more examples I could give you. So many more examples. And with comments, with questions, I keep diving into it because I'm willing to step into the transparency of it all. Ciao for now.